Hello and welcome everybody. This is Yan Man bringing you another Fleet Ops audio commentary. Today I have the pleasure of bringing you a 2v2 on Star Traffic, good old reliable Star Traffic, with Old Time Pro and TChapman versus Zebh and Timmy. So let's go to the map and see who's sporting the top team today. So starting off as the Red Federation, this here is Timmy. I'm sorry, this is TChapman. I got my notes confused here. So TChapman starting off with these feds here. Now, his teammate for this match, wearing the purple Borg. This is Old Time Pro. Old Time Pro, well, he's an Old Time Pro, and he's squaring off against another Borg player. Who would that be? Down here in the white Borg jersey is Zebh. Haven't had a pleasure of recording this guy in a long time. Welcome back. Hope to see you on here more. And let's see who your teammate is. Zebh. Zebh's teammate is Timmy as the blue Klingons. And we shall see how this goes out. So this is Susa, so Martok. So Martok Klingon as Timmy gets his setup set up. So, first little bit, let's see, we have a Klingon and a Borg player versus a Federation and a Borg player. So, Timmy is going to be all over with his scouting. I strongly hope to see lots of scouting from him. Cloak races should be doing that all up in the opposite team's business. We'll know what's coming out. TChapman going good old standard Fed. And as a Klingon, you're facing Monsoons and Intrepids with something like this. A Cavort would be really nice. Cavort would do good against everything. And it doesn't have any major weaknesses. The Monsoons high-density shield generators are versus longs, and the Intrepid's ADAI is against medium. And so birds of prey fill into that nice little short-range gap. Borg, let's see what they're going over here. This looks like good old optimized build here versus an assimilate avatar. Zebh, you cheeky bastard, you. There's energy nodes level 1. Let's see what sort of assimilation we get going on here. Now, what we could see here, since Zebh here is facing a Borg opponent, he could go DPS assimilators, which, with their plus 20 defense, are just beast. I mean, they take a serious pounding. I love seeing those things. You just don't see them enough. The one major drawback is they're slow. You can see the good old transport on the Borg scout trick. Stop scouting me, you little punk. Up here, the optimized Borg, good old Time Pro, looks to be going the Skewed Probe start. It's nice, it's solid. It gets you some fleet out on the board early, get you some firepower, helps you defend against any sort of rushes. As the Klingons could actually rush him with a Katinga rush. You wouldn't think, but I've seen players do that on Borg. It's quite funny. Timmy, being a little punk, moving up here into the Fed expansion. This is actually this is an awesome move. It really is within striking distance of his starting point. He gets is he going to get a yard in here? Oh wow, this is going to be awesome. Timmy is right in the back door or front door of TChapman, and he just has the repair thing there. It's Quebec's and Cavort's. Yes, this is a nice little nice balance of ships here. Not really balanced in the sense of, I don't know. He's just got ships, right? Whatever. Plugging up here, TChapman is going to be in for an ugly surprise. However, he does have an early errata yard in the middle expansion, so TChapman not not without his own strategy here. Moving in with a forward star base is, star yard is a good, strong move. He's got repair. The question is he going to be able to go into those E2s so early? And we haven't even had a battle yet, save for a couple scouts pissing on each other. And yet here we are moving into late tech, or mid-late tech. Old Time Pro throwing out his little fleet. Looks like it's going to get started. Let's down here take a look at where this assimilator. Okay, 27. The assimilators sit on. Ugh, I forget. I think a 15 or a 20 or a 25 on the assimilator. With the reduced cost for the assimilator, and we'll see where these guys go. He's going to have fairly defensive play here, as he is a long-ranged. These three ships are going to come in down on his expansion. You really see that he hasn't even put down a collection node, so he may expect that he needs to move. He's not going to lose any resources in that process, and these guys are really not going to take this guy down. They'll scare it off, make him respond, but nothing that's too scary for this player here. Now this assimilator is going to be coming out here shortly, and they are fighting over a scout. Now this guy is down to 50. And we'll see if he gets within range of this assimilator before all hell breaks loose. This guy is, of course, a good old, looks like torpedo regen. Interesting. Not a beam, but those torpedoes will be nice. You can see so scooting over here to the Klingons. TChapman has managed to find what's going on here. They have both set up mining shop. I hear a little bit of phaser fire somewhere. Oh, hello! Klingons in the middle of the base, trying to get a little bit of raid on. I can't really see if they actually got anything. They did manage to scare off the constructor. Didn't kill it, but scared it off, getting the taking the platform out of the way. Almost getting a kill here. TChapman not I can't tell if he's lost anything, but Timmy really putting the pressure on here, making Timmy think twice about whatever he's doing. You see E2's coming out. That could get interesting. We'll see where these cavorts come into play. These Quebec's not doing a ton of damage, or really a whole lot of damage, because of the ADII off of this Intrepid. Reduces damage by quite a nice little bit. You can see 30% resistance against medium. And this cavort really just wanting to get a kill. Is he going to sacrifice his cavort? Can he hang out just long enough to get this kill? 3, 2, 1. Get that kill. And now cloak and get out. Timmy. Oh, wow. Even putting his... I think that was a scout helping out there. I think he got one kill out of this whole thing. Manages to get out. Timmy timing his cloak just perfectly. So as we mosey around, what are we looking at here? Old Time Pro has managed to build up a nasty little fleet of scubes and probes. Got his, whatever this thing is again. The funky one. Got the funky module. Oh, that'll do for the moment. I think he stole a scout out of all that transportating. Jeez, what am I making stuff up? Yes, I am. So Zebh trying to get out another simulator. The slowness of these vessels, again, forcing him into a defensive position, defensive play style. He is going to see these guys as they cross paths, and here they are. The question is this going to... Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. This guy's got some nasty torpedoes. Going to be able to deal out some decent damage, but those misses are seriously hurting. This is where a beam module would come in really handy. But alas, he does not have that. But you can see that Old Time Pro does not want to engage, quite frankly, because he does have he's really close to Starbase, and this is tricky for Old Time Pro. He is dealing with a regen assimilator. He needs to do exactly what he's doing. Come over here and pound on the expansion stuff. We're going to take a peek up here at the top where Timmy is giving TChapman a little bit of run for his money as well. Back down here, the Borg are going to try to, well, beat on the Borg. You can see these torpedoes blasting away at things. If that torpedo hits, yes, down goes a scout cube versus a resource collector. Those torpedoes hurt when they hit. They're not going to be able to give chase much, but bam, bam. Ouch, those do hurt. You see the misses here and there, though. That is going to make Old Time Pro think a little bit about doing this. As you can see, he is retreating, taking a lot of damage from the torpedoes that hit. Zebh backed up into a little bit of a corner. I don't know why he has so few resource connections. It really feels like he has lost a ship in here somewhere. I thought he did have nodes 1. And maybe it's just so soon in the game. Go back in the replay and check that out later. You can see that Timmy is again encroaching further up, going for a Quebec yard, central yard that is, and feeling that he has sort of an edge on these guys, as TChapman feels that he needs to bring his ships up. TChapman's resources are coming in pretty decent. He's a little hurt on his try, and TChapman is going to protect that try. He's got a black eye there, a little bit of a weakness there in his economy. The question is, are the Klingons going to be able to get in here in time enough for this platform, or are they going to even risk it? That is a lot of ships here. You're going to end up losing something, whereas really, TChapman's not going to lose much of anything. The Klingons, there's not enough ships here. And Timmy is, oh yes, he is going to come down here and beat down on the dilithium. Thank you very much. Over here, Old Time Pro and Zebh duking it out. Woo! Boom! Oh, a torpedo misses and saves the day. Let's see, where's Zeb's third assimilator? Where's that sucker at? Needs that really shortly. These assimilators beating up on that crap. And here comes the Klingons beating down on everything. Timmy really getting in some nice little kills here, some small ones, but is he going to take too much damage, this one Quebec? Oh yes, he is. Ends up firing on the repairing ship, not working in his favor there. TChapman able to get a win at this battle. And where is that pinging scout? Down goes another, looks like a Quebec there, taking a loss, and Timmy is in a bit of a bind now. He is going to be fighting on his doorstep, on his repair yard, but now it's time to see if he is going to be able to, if Timmy is going to be able to return the favor here, and he really probably can if he gets in the repair yard good enough. This one cavort needs to get babied, and it does not. It gets its engines blowed up. TChapman feeling a little bit frisky here, and rightly so, as the Federation seem to have the upper hand in firepower here. And Timmy is not able to turn this tide. He is trying to get some kills here, trying to micro his stuff through his repair yard. Gets one in there, doing a good job there, trying to cloak stuff in and out. Just doing enough damage. Unfortunately, firing at this larger ship. Not going to get a kill here, not going to really damage much of anything. You can see this guy is cloaking out and gets his good old cloak escape going on here, but he decloaks somewhere in the midst, and there goes some phaser fire. Down goes this base. There's no more, just nothing here. Timmy getting in a little bit of a bind here. Where are Timmy's ships? Timmy's losing this yard. Woo, hello. Zebh trying to make the most of it. Trying to pound on something. 3 assimilators. A detector in there. Doing awesome for just drawing fire. And these assimilators are pounding on this this Borg presence here. These Scubs are taking a nasty little beating. Question is, does this... okay, down goes all of, or almost all of that fleet. The sphere is going to chase after this guy. The question is, are these guys going to come after this sphere? The sphere is going to get this kill off on this guy. Does he go back through these double assim? And it looks like they are. These assimilators could actually win here. I strongly believe that these guys could win. They've got the defense. They've got extra torpedoes. This guy's got a beam for that extra hit chance. By extra, I mean always. Well, not always. Extra. You can see those torpedoes just eating through that special regen energy of that sphere. Zebh needs to position himself for the chase. This sphere is dead. Its energy is out. Zebh, oh no! Old Time Pro making... Oh! Zebh not capitalizing on this hurt sphere, not positioning himself. He didn't feel that he was going to be able to take that. But Old Time Pro going to smartly get away. His lower fleet decimated. And over here you can see that Timmy having to get out of dodge as these feds are rolling up in on him. What is Timmy going to do? Timmy is trying to recoup. Got some Tingas in his base. Sang's going for Vorchas with that armory. Zebh has a nice fleet of good old assimilators. These assimilators are going to roll up here in the middle, not feeling like the Borg are much of a threat with them safely tucked away in their base. He doesn't have an eye on that board yet. So what is Old Time Pro going to do? He's got his nice little expansion. He's going to end up going more... He's got to go more spheres at the moment. Otherwise, he's going to get caught without anything. Zebh pulling up in here. Going to just torpedo the crap out of this phaser platform. Zebh with a nice, strong fleet here. The question is it going to pull? Yes, it is going to pull all of this fleet from TChapman. TChapman's phaser platform needs to get taken out. There we go. Finally, Old Time Pro scouting around with his sphere, and Zebh getting the kill off on that phaser platform. Probably the best he could do. I think he probably needs to get out of here. These monsoons are a nice little counter, and here comes the battle. This is where it's all going to come down to. That Intrepid taking that last torpedo up the tube. These monsoons being that counter for that high-density shield generators. Where is those Klingons? Where are those Klingons? Proper grammar, people, please. A third assimilator coming in here. And he is going to try to run through this. Oh, that is not going to work too well. Gonna take it there in the nebula. Ooh, ouch, that has to hurt. What is he going after? Fighting against those monsoons is really hurting Zebh here. Okay, Timmy going to fight over here in the main of the TChapman. And wow, down goes another assimilator. Zebh is feeling the pinch here. He was going after that sphere. Needs to commit. Go after the sphere. Go after the sphere. He's got the energy down. At this point in time, fighting against these monsoons is really taking that firepower off the board, just leeching it up with specials. Klingons making the most of the distraction here. And, oh, wow, Zebh losing a nasty amount of firepower. Where is that other... There, here is his other assimilator. If he can get things down, taking out all those monsoons are now out of the picture. Wow, where are the Klingons? The Klingons are good and taking out stuff while they can. Needs to burn every ship in the quadrant. Wow, hello, we're about to see a vet. Not quite yet. Zebh having to retreat after losing, I think, three of his assimilators to that attack. Oh wow, Old Time Pro going for his transmission matrix. Would love to see what he's going to pull out of the hat there. Adaption, that 10% being great. And Old Time Pro doing a good job of raiding this expansion with his early fleet, keeping Zebh down in the small numbers. Klingons jetting out of there. Alright. Okay, so we've had some nastiness, we've had some battles. What do we do next? Timmy and Zebh are really... It really feels like they're on their heels. With TChapman over here with this forward base, it really feels that the Federation have the strongest play on the map. Old Time Pro is feeling a bit of a pinch. He lost most of his early fleet and is having to rebuild. He's now up into the 99s for collective connections. You can see he cannot be going cubes. No way on the cubes. I would expect diamonds out of this guy, but he has enough right now for it. A cube would be silly. No, don't do it, Old Time Pro. You know better than that. He really doesn't even have... He's got a full expansion. It's just not... it's not enough. You need around 8,000 dilithium, and it'll put him out for offensive power for so long. Put him back. And unfortunately, we see that TChapman has the strongest army here, but he's really back on his heels. And he is giving up this forward base. Wow, what is going on here? I don't know what to say here. What is he doing? Does he not have... I'm totally confused here. Was he neutered? Did he literally lose all of its constructors? That is strange, folks. TChapman with that forward present doing a really good job of pushing things out, but he has no warp-ins. There's progressive scan trying to avoid those Klingons. I would have said just sacrifice a ship here. Timmy, wow, what did you do? You've bottled up TChapman, and I don't think TChapman doesn't need that. So let's take a look. Yep, that's got to be a diamond. The diamond will come in handy. That better be a DPS diamond. DPS diamonds. Well, Old Time Pro has two options here. He can go Order of Chaos, which would make his sphere basically double his sphere, or he can go a DPS diamond. DPS diamond dealing out huge range on those torpedoes, and that extra DPS will be really enough to put these assimilators at a bit of a disadvantage. Klingons massing up over here over the Federation. Really, Timmy, what should you do? Timmy should come over here. This is an undefended location. That's what should happen. Zebh, now realizing that the Feds have packed up and left that forward position, and he's got to be going, what the crap? Good job, Timmy, but Timmy didn't do it. Timmy had just managed to put Chapman on his heels. And I'm amazed at this. The top team is giving this game away. They're turtling up, trying to, I don't know, regroup, but they really have the upper hand. Oh! This is going to be slaughter on Timmy. Oh, the Klingons are going to decloak right behind them. Oh no! And it is slaughter time. The Cavorts are just going to eat through everything, lose an assimilator, fine, but all of this Fed fleet is dead. They're going to turn around and try to fight on these Klingons. The Cavorts, what are they? They got to be getting some kills in here. Down goes an Intrepid here very shortly. It needs to get some good old micro. This Quebec is taking a little bit of hits. The torpedoes getting in that last kill. Oh, TChapman is really in a bad bind here. These Cavorts do need to turn around and take out these monsoons. Those monsoons are doing a great job. Have been doing a great job of soaking up all that damage. Here comes a Diamond Sphere. This is a DPS, folks. Oh yes, it's a regen DPS. Nice little bit. Klingons all over the place here, eating up all that little stuff. The assimilator here taking a beating, but it can regen as it's got... Oh, what is TChapman doing? He's just... I think TChapman has all but given up here. As he just got overwhelmed by a nice push by Timmy and Zebh here. Well played. These guys are backing off. Oh, there's a Nanites. God love Nanites, folks. Oh, Old Time Pro countering all of those Cavorts with those Nanites. Beautifully done. He hasn't got the game won. This is where this team, blue and white, need to burn this sphere down. Time to burn the sphere down. Oh wow! He's got good old engine. Nice little tag on the engines. This sphere going down has no energy. Do you go after it? Oh, that's not something you see every day. A Borg without subsystems. Zebh being forced to retreat here. I don't know why he's not continuing the retreat. Zebh, where are you, Zebh, now? Zebh. A little bit of missed micro there. Going to end up with a lost ship. You can see the momentum working in Zeb's favor there, but not for long enough. And Old Time Pro. Good old Time Pro pulling nice little not quite a hat trick, but a nice little trick out his hat. He is his early fleet having fully repaired, and as a Borg players, this is exactly what you do. You take your early fleet, take your damage, stick them in the back, and around 15 minutes later, you hear the microwave go off, and ding, they're done. And then you go and post-toasties everything. Zebh is sitting on a large contingent of something as well. I would expect this to be a diamond, expecting Zebh for... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at diamonds and Zebs. I'm looking at Old Time Pro's base. He's got 100 connections. Really, in the driver's seat, TChapman now being forced to go back to low tech, back to Starfleet Command. Starfleet Command going to be a good place to go to. If you got to fall back, Starfleet Command is not a bad place to fall back to. Zebh still pulling out assimilators. Got 70 connections. I would almost love to see a diamond for these assimilators. Order to Chaos diamond, really giving these assimilators that extra punch. You double your army here, really, and all of its long range and torpedoes flying left, right, and center would really discourage that Borg fleet. Timmy, taking a look at Timmy's fleet, he's got a lot of ships. Really gonna pound on the Feds if they move in. Oh wow, Zebh is hurting, seriously hurting for supplies. You can see up here he is stuck on supplies. He's got nothing, relying on the goodwill of his ally. And it looks like he's going to go kind of all in, trying to beat down the... Oops. Well, there's a scout. Looks like they want to beat down on this Fed fleet here. Norway's. Bugger. Not a chance. Norway's not going to really do much of anything that I can see. Ooh, a nice little pull. Sensor. Good old sensor nebula. Not the greatest in the world, but not too shabby every now and again. Here's the Borg trying to draw the Fed out, and this is going to be the battle of the ages, folks, because here comes the Klingons. They're going to do it to them again. Decloak, they're waiting. They are waiting on the Borg. Are they waiting on this Borg? Oh, Old Time Pro. Double diamonds here. Timmy being smart, not... Oh, wow, that guy's going to get away? Nope, not going to get away. Timmy being smart, not advertising his position as these guys pile up some DPS. There's the Borg. There's the Borg. All right, so here's Old Time Pro worried about that Klingon fleet. And where is this kind of Klingon fleet going to come up? Oh, this could be nasty. Are they going for the diamonds? Are they going for the diamonds? The question is, what are they going for? Are they going to go for the sphere? Nanites all over the place. Zebh smartly moving his guys back. And decloak time. It is time for the Borg to die. Oh, wow, as they're moving through clouds of everything. And it is time for Zebh to smart pull this guy up. They are going after the diamond. Oh, no, they're going after... What are they going after? Old Time Pro moving his stuff smartly up into that starbase range. Well, not quite yet. Going to give him a lot more survivability and going to cause, oh, so much damage on these Klingons. Oh, nanites going off. Old Time Pro all over that with the nanites. Zebh not letting his firepower go to waste, taking out Fed ships left and right. They are neutering the crap out of TChapman. Unfortunately, this is almost a Pyrrhic victory here as the Klingons are taking horrible, horrible losses. Old Time Pro is going to find himself against a number of long-range... They are going after the sphere. All right, you got to go after the sphere. That sphere is, even. You got to go for it. That guy is down. Old Time Pro going to lose a sphere. There it goes. Down goes the sphere, and Zebh is out. It is time to get out of here, get out of Dodge. That could totally be game. Oh, but down goes a assimilator. Not going to let Zebh have that without a little bit of pain. And these diamonds are going to cause a lot of nastiness themselves. Let's take a look at what Old Time Pro is doing. A good job keeping things real, folks. And these diamonds, ooh, nasty little buggers. They could 1-on-1, well, 2-on-2, make a break for the basket. And that's what Zebh is doing. Zebh is going to go after Old Time Pro's main. What does Old Time Pro have in store? He is teched. He's got his supplies going. He doesn't have any more ships. Zebh is making a break for it, going to try to take advantage of this. Old Time Pro, not really in a position to do anything about it, is just going to end up having to back off. Zebh making a nice little push here. Going to end up taking out one of these guys. The question is this going to be enough? Where is Timmy? Timmy. Zebh being forced into no ships because he doesn't have any supply. Timmy not able to give him anything. And this fleet needs to get some kills. They are so freaking slow, though. When they run into these diamonds, they are going to be ugliness, ugliness, ugliness. And here comes the diamonds. Down goes, not quite. That stupid torpedo not doing enough. These DPS diamonds, watch these guys just tear into this guy. They are laying down a nice nanites. Good job, Old Time Pro, just thinking what possibly could happen here. And 71 offense there versus this offense of 50, a defense of 55. These diamonds versus Assimilator is nasty. So, Old Time Pro sitting on nice tech, got the double diamonds, and going to take out Zeb's main fleet. You can see 160 connections a cube. Timmy saying good game. What? What? Wow! They GG'd there. Oh, wow. Not expecting that, folks. Great game. Awesome comment. Thank you all to players. I hope everyone watching had a blast watching. And give comments to the players. Give comments to me. We all like to hear the feedback. Love to hear your participation. As that is, this is Yanniman signing off. Thank you, everybody. I'll see you on the flip side.